on in here, everybody. Welcome home. Whoa, dropping my headphones. Don't mind me. Oh, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're having a great one out there. David Bowie, she shook me cold. She didn't shake me all night long. She didn't shake me hot. She shook me cold. Let's go ahead and listen. That's the intro. Nope. Let's just jump right on into it. Here we go. You're what? It's very heavy. It's almost Sabbath-y. So heavy and fuzzy. That's deep. Listen to that bass. It's so Black Sabbath. Like early. That's a wild solo. Big bass. Bass dropping out. Ooh, the bassy kind of riff coming back, like Twisted. You know what's okay? Lyrically, this song to me is like very Led Zeppelin-ish, right? Like that rock and roll, sexual kind of sound. Like lyrically, that's what this song brings. Musically, though, especially Ronson's guitar, is so much to me like early Black Sabbath when they had those roots of blues, but they are pulling those roots of blues from the depths of heck itself, and it's dark, it's doomy, it's got a little bit of that energy to it. This thing's about to fall off, isn't it? Okay, but like it is so heavy, and then even the solo where Ronson gets to get his rocks off, like it's so messy, it's so chaotic. I don't know if I necessarily like the solo itself, but I do think that that kind of chaotic mess that happens is kind of interesting to listen to. And it works really well with this very psychedelic, fuzzy, heavy kind of sound that they have going here. I think that that's a really interesting track. We've already kind of, in my opinion, flirted with like an early bluesy, metalish kind of sound, like especially like in the beginnings of this album. But I like how we're kind of coming back to that. And it just sounds so heavy, but it doesn't lose its blues roots, you know, or its psychedelic roots, whatever roots you want to pull from. It's pulling them all. I think that that's really cool. David sounds great in here. Like I said, Ronson to me is the star on this one. I like the moment where the bass drops out. It just gives you that heavy drum with all the crashes and, like I said, that messy solo. And then bass comes back in with a nice bluesy ascending riff, it seems like, before it goes back to the final chorus or verse or wherever it goes back to. I think that's pretty cool. I think it sounds good too. We met upon a hill, the night was cool and still. She sucked my dormant will. Mother, she blew my brain. I will go back again. My God, she shook me cold. Because she stole all his warmth. I had no time to spare. I grabbed her golden hair and threw her to the ground. Father, she caved my head. Oh, Lord, the things she'd said. My God, she should be told. I was very smart, broke the gentle hearts of many young virgins. I was quick on the ball, left them so lonely they just give up trying. Then she took my head, smashed it up, kept my young blood rising, crushed me mercilessly, kept me going around. So she didn't know I crave her so. I'll give my love in vain to reach that peak again. We met upon the hill, mother, she blew my brain. I will go back again. My God, she shook me cold. I don't know what hill they're climbing together, but they sure did climb it. Looking at the Wikipedia article for this one, it says here that Mick Ronson's solo guitar is influenced by hard rock such as Cream, Led Zeppelin, Jeff Beck. I can hear it. Although credited to Bowie, this and other songs were constructed around jams by all the other musicians. Visconti, who played bass on the track, in addition to producing the album, was quoted as saying the songs were written by all four of us. We'd jam in the basement, and Bowie would just say whether he liked them or not. I can imagine Bowie just like sitting there, just watching the band jam out, and he's like, let's take away the drums here. Let's double time here. Let's get a cool bass riff here. Like, he's kind of the puppet master of the jam band, kind of controlling the strings, pulling them where he needs them pulled, and then he says, all right, it's time for me to come in and do his thing. The working title of this track was Suck. Its title bears a resemblance to the Muddy Waters song, You Shook Me. The lyrics are from a perspective of a man recounting a sexual encounter with a woman, with frequent references to oral sex. So there you go. This band was deliberately recorded to sound as fat as possible, I would say definitely because of the bass, to be able to play the song live without disappointing. Well, I think that sounds pretty good, and disappointed I have not been. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. Follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I will see you all later. Bye.